What up, y'all? My name is Slime Green Beats. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to make a melody using Mini Synth. So we're going to go over to Mini Synth and add Mini Synth. And this is really just like a melody tutorial and just an introduction to Mini Synth, which is like a free VST that everyone has. So if you switch this to simple here, which I always do, it becomes in alphabetical order. So you can go to Mini Synth here, and then there's presets down here. So like, this is a weird VST because the presets are like this. I think the way they did this is really bad actually. Because like, you'll see. So like, as I say with any sound or any sound bank, you're gonna want to just be patient till you get the right sound. So like, there's just whatever sound like you like the most. That was the sound of my last video rendering. This is a pretty good sound. You just kind of play around till you get that right combination. So every note, you just want that note, next note in sequence to sound hard. So like, instead of so like, I think this is a winner, this is a winner, and I'm looking for the next winner, like, or like, maybe. That can just be that simple, like, see how like those just sound good together? So let's just do that right there. Simple little pattern. Let's try to figure out what BPM was that in. So like, da, 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 da. So I try to get that exact BPM in FL Studio. So let's see. Let's go up. That's probably good right there. So let's just get recording. Alright, that's all we gotta really do. And then we just edit. So let's see here. So we recorded that on beat too. So let's go here. Right? Sometimes you make mistakes like that and it sounds cool, so let's see. That's almost like actually kind of dope. I didn't mean to do that, but that happens a lot when you record. This sounds kind of emotional though. So make sure the pattern's hot. It's pretty good. We can work with that. So I would Alt R, and I would try to just mess with the velocity just a tad. You can also do the panning if you're feeling dangerous. I just recommend experimenting. You really need to have headphones to do this part, so you can hear how the panning actually sounds. If it sounds weird, like, I'd probably just leave it alone. Maybe just a little bit. This messes with the velocity of like the notes, which is like how hard the notes hit. So it sounds more natural if you like mix the velocities, you know. But like, you can also use VSTs, certain VSTs, and I'll probably do like a humanizing video again one day. But like, yeah. So. But you don't want to move it too much to where it sounds really almost any different. You want it to be extremely subtle. I think that's the best way to go about it. It's like you kind of want to stick to that natural good sound you first heard. So that's Mini Synth. Mini Synth is hard, you know. Like, I trash stock VSTs routinely, you know. I could probably make a full compilation of me trashing stock VSTs, but like, at the end of the day, sounds are sounds. And like, usually every VST or every sound kit has like sounds in it and good sounds in it. So like, you know, Mini Synth is no different. So we could try to layer this too. And the reason I don't like Mini Synth is because of this. If you try to start over, you gotta start all the way over again. So we gotta go past the basses. And now we're back in business. So I look for a sound that... Actually, what is this sound? I might try to record like a bass to this. Actually, never mind. That's for a different video. JK. Stick it to melodies. I probably honestly wouldn't even layer this, realistically. I'd probably wait till after I do the drums to layer it. Same process here, like... It's actually pretty hot. Okay, so let's see. Let's do recording. That's pretty good. You kind of like humming along with it. That's how you know it's good. What I would do is, to make sure these don't hit at the exact same time, which adds to the realism factor again, you kind of like adjust the echo here and delay. You can also just shift it manually, which actually probably works better, to be honest with you. Which would be like, honestly, they kind of do hit differently, usually naturally anyway, so actually I wouldn't worry about that. That wasn't out of my original notes for this video. I'm just kidding, I don't take notes. Well, actually, I kind of do. In the head! Okay, so, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, moving this over. So we can like hold Alt down, just move it over tad like that, just so it hits slightly differently. You notice the difference. It'll make it stand out. I personally think it sounded better before, but you can try that. You can always test that. So that's pretty hot. And like, dang, I wish I could finish this beat, but I gotta stay disciplined and record this bass video. This is hot though, man. As far as mixing goes, like, I always kind of like have a let it fly mentality, and I use classic mixing things, which would be like reverb. Like, if you listen to most like bands and whatnot, all they really use is like reverb and like distortion. Like, they don't really use a lot of this crazy stuff. Now, I know a lot of producers use gross beats, which I'm hit and miss with that. Like, one video I'll say I love it, the next video I'm like, I don't know, like, I'd see like, what does it sound like distorted, you know? Probably not great, depending on what instrument you're using. So let's like turn that off. Let's try it again. Let's try like a reverb. So we have Fruity Convolver, which is a reverb. And I really just take my time and be like, does this sound better or this? I think this kind of does sound slightly better. So I just roll with that. You always just kind of want to go up. You don't want to, it's like if you've ever A/B tested, you always just want to go up. You don't really want to like go back down. And that was like an A/B test. This is like an A/B test. Like, okay, cool. Like, you don't want to just go too crazy. As far as mixing here goes, I don't really like to touch this too much. Like I said, I like to kind of like just let it fly with the melodies, but I would try to maybe cut out a little bit of the bass to leave room for the bass. So I use my ears. I have to cut it off a little sharper here. See, I'm just cutting out the low end sound, because this is a melody, it's not a bass. So that could probably work right there. Like, it doesn't mess up the sound too much. So again, A/B test, like, does it mess up the sound too much? It's pretty much the same, but like without less bass. So that's some good mixing right there. So guys, check out Mini Synth, and you know, you don't have to have a super complicated melody for it to sound good too. Like, that's nothing. I feel like a lot of people get really intimidated by the melodies I make sometimes, and honestly, like, they That's great to hear. From my perspective, I'm like, yeah, you right. I'll be making some hard ish, dog. But like in reality, dude, like I mean, look at this. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is like I don't even mean to play this. This is just like it's like four notes. You know what I'm saying? Down, 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 down. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like it's not too complicated stuff. You know, obviously it takes practice. Like this isn't the first melody I made. Like, but like you don't have to be freaking Mozart to make a freaking beat. You know what I'm saying? Like a hard beat. You know what I'm saying? Plus, yeah. Oh yeah, check out the How to Make Beats book brought to you by Slime Green Beats, yo. This is a pretty solid video, dog. I hope I didn't totally screw this up anywhere. Yo, shawties. Not that that really matters anyway. What are they gonna? What am I gonna get fired? uh, yo, yo. Check out the How to Make Beats book, yo. Available on Amazon. A lot of you guys have bought this book, which I really appreciate because I'm not rich, yo. Like money is money be money. You know what I'm saying? Like I need people to buy these books. You know what I'm saying? Like, please buy these books. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I could just sell 50 times more books, that would be incredible. You know, it's a great book. Like, the work we put into it was exceptional. You know, I think I think our current rating on Amazon is like a 4.6, maybe 4.7. Should be a 5, but you know, like no one really gave it like a 2. Like it's a good book. But yeah, Slime Green Beats in the building. Let me try to get like a cool like screenshot going on here, man. Oh wait, I probably already have a good one. All right, y'all. Peace out, dogs.